Alright, thank you for watching my video. So, I've been wanting to make this video for a while. The purpose of it is for players who are coming from console in general over to PC, or for players who've never played on PC before at all and are coming to this game brand new. I believe personally that game sense and map knowledge will get you everywhere. Um, you can't be taught gun game. That is on you to learn it. It's on you to improve on it. Um, so a few basic things that I like to go over is, okay, so your mouse, DPI. Higher DPI is not necessarily better. Yes, it's more sensitive. You can flick from one side of the screen to the other, but whatever you're comfortable with is what's worth it. Um, right now I'm at 800 DPI, which is high for some people. Um, in controls, I'm actually at 50 across the board. I'm fairly basic when it comes to that. Learning your sensitivity is more important than figuring out what someone else does. Your sensitivity is good for you, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for the next player. That's something that I see it all over Facebook, I see it on YouTube, I see it everywhere. People asking, what sensitivity should I have for me to play? That's not an answer that we can give you. No one can give you that answer. That is, find a sensitivity to start with and go from there. Now, if you are coming from console to PC, if I can recommend a few things. All right, so one thing here that's different coming from console to PC, field of view. Console, I believe, is at 60. What I recommend, set it to 60 to begin with, move it up more and more. What this does is it gives you more peripheral vision, makes it higher resolution essentially. Um, I recommend starting low, building up wherever you need on that. As far as graphics, the higher the graphics does not necessarily mean better play. Most people play lower. I've got a pretty decent computer, so I can run a little higher, which I do. Um, so if I can recommend those few things. All right, so the first thing that I'm gonna suggest anyone that's gonna play and get used to it, terrace hunt. It may sound stupid, but terrace hunt. The more you play it, the better it's gonna help you. But not just playing terrace hunt. So I'm gonna load into a game right now and run through a game real quick of what I do. I don't care where I load in. You can choose any operator you want, but I would recommend for this purpose doing a 3-speed. So 3 speeds are the fastest operators in the game. I usually do Ash, Capital. I'm gonna do Ash today. And the purpose of this is it's called overspeed. So the idea is to go as fast as you can, kill as much as you can, and forcing yourself into situations that you're not comfortable with. Now bombers, don't worry about rushing yourself through those because they really don't help you. faster you go, the more beneficial it'll be, because when you're playing a game, it's not about winning, it's about going through the motions. But what overspeed does, it makes you think faster than normal. That way, when you get into a clutch situation, you can actually clutch, and you're not having to overthink what you're doing. So that's one thing I do. I'm gonna show you another thing, which I'm actually stealing this from another YouTuber, Braxton. He has a lot of very good, useful videos. So this is a good map to do it with. It's basically you're working on your inverted gun game from a window. So it doesn't really matter what operator you use. I recommend an operator that you're comfortable with. I like Sledge.
Eliminate all
Alright, so the purpose of this one, not necessarily go as fast as you can, but the purpose is to come up here, flip yourself upside down, but your basic settings go out, pop as small hole as you can, and you're upside down. You're getting used to how your movements will reflect from being here. And you just try to clear everything from this way. And getting used to your weapon will recoil when you're shooting, because it recoils a little differently. Come on, Bomber. I really don't feel like messing with you right now. Where's that person at? Well, this one is a bug. Nothing there. But it helps you with target recognition from a position that's not normal for you. Just gonna kill the chest. Die. Really? I don't care anymore. Alright, so next window. Very eventful. Man, I ain't getting nothing on this. There should be a bomber in this window based on the sound. Yeah, see, it helps you with recognize targets like this. But I hit the wrong buttons. I'm not a still working on being a good player. Oh, you get the idea. I'm just gonna clear out this building. Bomber. That's part of what happens. So, me, I'm older. 35 years old. 34 years old, sorry. Every day before I play, I go through at least 4 terrorist hunts. And you will think that they're useless. I think they're beneficial. It gets your fingers moving, it gets you doing what you need to do for your buttons. Forcing yourself to lean, forcing yourself to crouch. Alright, and so that was the way that I do my warm-ups every day. That's how I get myself ready to go into rank. That's also how I've been getting myself better with the keyboard and the mouse. So I came from, well, originally I started out playing in 2002 on Delta Force and Delta Force 2 on PC. Um, that's showing how long ago that was. Um, I started there playing competitively, played for quite a while doing that, and then from there I ended up joining the military, um, giving up the gaming for a little while. Since then, I've gotten some stability in my life and everything else, so I'm back to playing. Well, during that time, I started playing Xbox, got some friends on Xbox, played there. I've been playing there for since 2009, 2010. I have not had a computer since then. Well, recently last year, started school, got a computer, good computer. So I started playing. I've been playing off and on, off and on, off and on. The one thing I will say for anyone coming from console to PC, your controller. You can connect it to your computer, you can play with it. I highly recommend not. I found myself using it as a crutch. Anytime I'd have a game that was a little bit harder than the next, I'd plug in my controller and I would do better that round. So I'd play the next round with it and the next round. And then finally I would stop using the keyboard. Um, and then I realized after a while that not grabbing the keyboard and forcing myself to use the keyboard or the mouse and getting used to those movements, um, I was slowly getting better. I was not winning gunfights. I was moving robotic. I still move fairly robotic. Um, it's muscle memory.
muscle memory, muscle memory. It's your movements on the mouse, movements on the keyboard, knowing where your flick is going to go, knowing the finger movement combinations to get yourself to move forward, lean to the side, and then move to the side and shoot. Or moving backwards, drop into a crouch, go into prone. All that kind of stuff all at once, knowing where your buttons actually are. Um, that also being said, as far as your keyboard, if you're hitting a button that doesn't seem like it's exactly where it should be, move the binding, put it somewhere that you want it. I don't have a lot of my bindings where they were default. Um, so you might find something that works better for you. Doesn't mean it works better for the next person. That's always going to be true. Um, so if you like this video, please send me a like, do a follow, give me some comments on the bottom where I can improve, where I can stop doing this. Um, I know I say a lot, so get over it. My next couple of videos, I'm going to be going over map knowledge. I'm going to start with maps that are in the Go 4 rotation and ranked rotation. That way you can call them out correctly. I am not going to give you strats. I'm just going to say this is where people hang out. This is where people enter a lot. This is where they breach. This is an angle that you can hold. Um, understanding how the room plays out to how you're sitting, so that you can then make a educated strategy of how you're going to play, whether you're playing solo, whether you're playing with a 5 stack, it doesn't matter. This way you can bring your game up to where everyone else is. Um, hopefully I'll get to that by this weekend. That's my intention. So by Friday, I should have another video up. Thank you for sticking around, and if you like it, like I said, give me a like, give me a follow. But it makes you react to those situations and teaches you how to react to those situations. What I can suggest also, what are you playing? And watch yourself, make notes of what you screwed up on, what you can improve on. It's always beneficial. At least I would say so.
10 seconds to insertion. During the base. Down to 5 seconds.
Oh, shit.
Keep an eye out for Op 4 attempting to defuse your bomb.
Compelling hostile for anybody's pride.
Having my +1. Laying out the welcome mat.
Device primed. Keep an eye on board.
I downed one. Main garage, Valk. Oh no, sorry, it's fucking IQ and Thick Lock.
You have entered enemy control area. Now, location compromised.
Nice shot.
Thank you.
A lot of them coming through garage.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm just letting the rest of the boys know.
Woo! I don't know how I survived that.
I lit the shit out of her. She had like 1 health.
Without a problem.
Alright, now you should be dead though. I don't know how you survived
yeah.
that one. Alright, dude. What are you?
I'm a monster.
Dude, throw your C4 at that dude. Stick it behind his head. Like a big dick boy. Oh, what a no
What?
scope.
Oh, nice.
He shot
That
it.
was
He
nice.
just get fired.
Alright, I got 3 of them, boys. You can get the rest.
Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it.
Fake on stairs.
Yo, bot, go through that hole and go around behind the Monty. He's gonna be on your right.
A bomb has been located by Op 4.
One down by welcome, Matt.
Shoot that person.
Come up these stairs. Come back for us.
Alibi, kill that person.
Oh no. She's gonna goo it to him.
Alright, so another thing with casual games, you don't know what
Monty has the diffuser.
they don't always
Friendly's victorious.
do what they should.
Did you see that double kill headshot into trap?
Alright, so we're attacking. This is mainly where the overspeed comes in. We'll go this route. Is that who I want? Yeah, why not? Not really here to make friends. I'm here to kill people.
We need to locate a bomb.
Cash.
10 seconds before insertion. 5 seconds to insertion. You've located a bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Alibi door.
On site, lit.
Take cover. It's on.
Whoever's dead, can you watch my drone for a second? Thank you.
He's laying down.
Watching your
Back
drone.
of sight. Yeah, he's just laying there. Oh, he's
He's
pushing
coming
you.
out the
He's pushing
doorway.
you. Pushing you.
He threw out a trap. He threw out another trap.
Yeah, he threw some goo. There's a goo in that doorway. The fucking in the door that you're kind of pushing towards.
One friendly operator remaining. Online now.
Watch back.
Didn't see him till late.